Say my God give me victory. Me no stress for the victory. Now my life is a testimony, and I God that they give glory. Say my God give me victory. Me no stress for the victory. Now my life is a testimony, and I God that they give glory. Oh my God, I'm chilling. See the blessings I get, now Baba God they give them to me. See me now, I'm chilling. See the life I they live, now Baba God they give.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Adaya, back at it with another video. As you can all see, we're in my kitchen today, and you know when you're in my kitchen, something good is always cooking. So today I'll be doing one of the most requested videos, which is the chapol video, chapati, and I'm going to be showing you a step-by-step on how to make them, how I make them. Everybody does it differently, but this is how I do mine. And if you do each step that I'm going to show you, it shouldn't take you more than an hour. Without taking so much of your time, let's get right into the video. For this recipe, you'll need all-purpose flour, sugar, salt, and measuring cups. So right now I'm just going to put half a teaspoon of salt, and then I'm going to put 1/4 cup of sugar. Mind you, I've never done my chapos with measuring cups. I don't know, this is my first time, so it might be a little bit funny and different, but I never really do that. I just kind of eyeball everything. I never measure anything really. But a lot of people requested that I should do the measuring cups so that they are able to learn, and it's easier for them. So I'm trying my best to do it here. I'm doing 3 cups of flour. So those are 3 cups of flour. Then we'll just mix it together. Make sure you mix and mix. Make sure you wash your hands too. I know it's Corona season, people. Even without Corona, you should always wash your hands. So I'm just gonna mix it. Then I'm gonna go ahead and put oil. So the reason why some people's chapos probably be hella hard, which I've been there too so many times. Shout out to my mom and sister. They kept pushing me, and they kept eating my hot chapos until I got better. So the reason why people's chapos probably be hella hard is because probably they miss a few steps. But right now I'm gonna go ahead and put oil, 1/4 cup of oil, and I'm just gonna put it all over the flour. Rub it together so that it can get inside the flour. You should do this for like maybe 5 minutes or more, depending on how many chapos you're making. I only decided to make I think with 3 cups, I think maybe it'll come out as 5 or 7. I'm not really sure, but it's not gonna be a lot just because I made chapo the previous day. So I didn't want to make any more, and I was just doing this to show you guys. So I warmed water and I mixed it in with cold water to make it, warm. Like, you're not supposed to put like hot boiling water, but you add a little bit of cold water. If you boil your water, just make sure you add a little bit of cold water to make it, warm, not cold and not hot. And I'm using a spoon to mix that, just because I didn't want to get my hands dirty yet. So I was doing that because I was using my other hand to put in the water, and I didn't want to make a mess. So I was just doing that to mix it. But I'm gonna go ahead and use my hands now and just mix and mix and mix. Ukande kabisa. My mom always said that if whatever it is that you're using to make the dough, whatever it is that you're mixing it with, if it doesn't come out clean, then that means that you didn't do it right. So every time I'm doing my chapo, I always remember that, to make sure that whatever I'm using, like the bowl that I'm using right now should come out clean. It shouldn't have any sticking dough in it. So that's what I'm doing right here. I'm always remembering that when I'm doing it. So I'm just mixing and mixing. After you mix, get you can use a paper towel or Ziploc or I don't know, paper, I'm not sure, whatever you have around. So either Ziploc or paper towel. You cover the dough for okay, like 10 minutes. It really depends, but 10 minutes. Some people do it for 15, but you do it for 10 minutes. Then you go ahead and clean your area before you start, making the chapatis. So after 10 minutes I came back. Make sure you have a bowl of flour, just because you will need it. Then go ahead and roll it. I saw my mom do this, so that's why I'm doing it. So just roll it and roll it. That's just to makes it easier for you to cut it, So I'm gonna go ahead and start cutting it. So I'll just use a knife. This is a butter knife, so you can use that or any other knife you have. So I don't know how to measure this, honestly. I'm just cutting it as my brains tell me that that's the right thing to do. So I just did it. I don't know how to measure, but you just eyeball everything. Like, just, if you look at it and you see that, it's small, then you can just cut the other one and add into the one that you think it's small. Pour a little bit of flour into the dough, and you make it into a ball, like so, and then put flour all over the counter so that it's easier, so it doesn't stick on the bottom. So now you have your chapos. They are ready for the real deal. So right now I'm about to start rolling them. So I'm rolling them so that I can put oil in them, which you're gonna see that right now. So I'm rolling them. You don't really have to roll them perfectly, just because you're just gonna put oil in it and then roll it again, So they don't have to be perfect. They don't have to be wide. They just, just do the best you can. But make sure you cover the ones that are still left there, because you don't want it to dry up. So you just roll, put the oil. I was using a spoon to do this. It's easy. Just put oil, cut it like so. You can use a butter knife, or you can use spoon, whichever one works for you. I use a spoon. It's easier. It's just, it makes your life a lot easier. You don't have to use so much stuff. I am rolling it like so. It's kind of hard to explain this part, but a lot of people do it differently. This is how I was taught. Hold to the middle and make sure you don't let it go until you feel like you have enough space to roll, like so, to roll it around like that. I really wish there was a better way to explain this, but just practice. That's what I did. I never knew how to do this, but practice makes perfect. So you do that, and then you cover it, and then you do the next one. You do the same step to all of them. Cut it, and then you roll like so, but make sure you're pulling it as you fold it. You pull it and fold it. You pull it and fold it, because it makes the chapos stretch. As in, so when you're later on cooking them, they'll come out bigger than they were when you cut them. You know what I mean? So you make sure you pull them to stretch the chapo. You feel me? To stretch the dough, not the chapo, all over again. Same thing until you're done with all of them. So you can see I'm done with them. That's how they should look. And now I'm rolling them so I can be able to cook them. Or so I'm rolling them, and this is how you should roll it. It doesn't have to be a perfect square, because you know nobody's perfect in this life, you feel me? So you know, just do it the way you can. Sing it in the cooking pan right there. You just don't let it like burn, you know. There you go. So now you're just gonna go ahead and put oil on your chapati. So you put on top of it, some people put it on the bottom. You know, do what you believe is okay. So that's how I do it, and I put them on top so that I don't burn my hands, because I heard a lot of people have burned their hands doing this, and I do not want to do that. So I put it on top, and then they're all done and ready to be eaten. Now you can serve this chapatis with either stew, like beef stew, a little greens in there, you feel me? And you're good. That's it. You are done. So there you go, guys. If I need to explain a little bit more, just hit me up. I got you. Yes. We have come to the end of this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it and you've learned a few things, a few ways to make chapos, and hopefully you'll make it. And if you do mess up, don't worry about it. Just take your time, do it over and over again, and you'll get it right. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and if you do have any recipes that you would like me to make, anything, just comment below, let me know, and I will try my best to do it. And also don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. We'll see you guys next time.
Gonna give unto me, look at me, I'm chilling. No be said, I'm me fine pass, now me, you come best pass. Okay, they say my dreams don't make sense. It's unrealistic, it's nonsense. They forget my God is not dead, and if it is logical, that means it's not there. He's the God of impossibilities. Now he they give me abilities, and yes, I can bank on his love, cause me and my Father are one. Unity. Oh, sure, babe.